each and everything, then how to talk accordingly present, how to talk accordingly past, and how you can go with that future. But when you just need to mix talk and you are not getting, then where you will have to go with that present, where you will have to go with that past, where you will have to go with the future conditions. Then in this situation, I would love to tell you, if you are not comfortable with present, if you are not comfortable with past, if you are not okay with that the future, then how to mix all sentences. For the things, it is really important to first of all try to understand each and every corner according to the tenses, according to the modals, according to the passive voice, according to the simple situation. You will have to get analyzed, you will have to fix all rules in the mind, you will have to get to know which forms, which verb, which helping verb, which conditions you will have to go with that, so that of course you also can understand what is it present, what is it past, and the future. For that things, it is really necessary to practice on the writing sections, on the speaking section, as well as for the fluency, as I already mentioned, that you will have to start the reading section. But for that things, it is really important, as I already told in yesterday class, how to work according to the present, so that you can actually speak accordingly present. Now today onwards we will continue the past talk, past storytelling, past conversation, so that you can actually try to convey to somebody your message, what was that, what was on it. Continue, I hope you got that. So today we are talking about the past. Then I already mentioned in my previous live classes video, was were, that was a simple to be. You can say, you can choose was were helping only, and you will have to make a sentence. When I was in a school, when I was in a school, that time I was genius student. I was a genius student. If I talk about were helping verb, then it is really important to have the verb, have the helping verb according to the subject. So if I will go with that, we were we were naughty children when we were kid. हम जब छोटे थे, वी वर वेरी नॉटी, हम बहुत शरारती थे, वी वर वेरी नॉटी. So this is the form of simple. Now we are talking about the tenses. The tenses past and definite. I slept night, that was very late. I slept very late. मैं बहुत लेट सोई थी. ठीक है. I didn't have I didn't have dinner yesterday night. Yesterday night मैंने अपना डिनर नहीं किया था. I had escaped. Okay. Now the next, did you take dinner on the time yesterday's night? Tell me in the comment box. अगर आपने अपना डिनर टाइम पे किया था कल रात को, तो मुझे बताइए इसका सेंटेंस का उत्तर क्या होगा. डिड यू did you take did you take did you take dinner on the time yesterday's night? जल्दी से मुझे आंसर बताइए, जल्दी से आंसर बताइए. अगर आपने यस में किया है तो यस के साथ मुझे बताइए सेंटेंस क्या होगा, और नो है तो नो के साथ बताइए कि आपका आंसर इंग्लिश में क्या होना चाहिए. मैंने डिनर किया था तो इसकी इंग्लिश क्या होगी, और मैंने नहीं किया था तो इसकी इंग्लिश क्या होगी, सो दैट यू कैन वर्क अकॉर्डिंग टू द फॉर्मेटिव एज वेल एज नेगेटिव. नाउ when I was teaching you, तब मैं पढ़ा रही थी. when I was teaching you yesterday, that time my mom called me. मेरी माँ ने मुझे कॉल किया था. क्लियर. द थर्ड, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट were, you all were taking class of mine. You all were taking class yesterday. At the time I was studying with my mom on the call. जब आप मुझसे क्लास ले रहे थे, दैट टाइम में स्टकिंग थी, मैं मम्मा के साथ कॉल पे स्टक थी. ठीक है. इट मीन्स आई वॉज मेकिंग कन्वर्सेशन विद हर. क्लियर. नाउ वी विल टॉक अबाउट पास्ट परफेक्ट. Then as you know that had plus third form, then we will continue. If I just say, had you celebrated your Christmas day 2023, आपने 2023 का क्रिसमस सेलिब्रेट किया था. हैड यू सेलिब्रेटेड क्रिसमस ऑन 25th of December 2023. Then if you said yes, if your answer is yes, then you have to say to me, you will have to tell me yes. हमने इंजॉय किया था, हमने सेलिब्रेटेड किया था। कैसे करेंगे इसकी इंग्लिश बताइए मुझे कमेंटेड बॉक्स में, कैसे बनाएंगे कि हाँ हमने अपना क्रिसमस सेलिब्रेट किया था 25 दिसंबर 2023। और अगर आपका आंसर नो है देन टेल मी हाउ टू राइट इन द सेंटेंस अकॉर्डिंग टू द पास्ट परफेक्ट. Now we are talking about past perfect continuous. It means had been plus verb first form ing, and you will have to connect with since for timing. Sorry ma'am. Good evening. Good evening beta. Good evening Kamla Pandey. Now let's continue. We are talking about past perfect continuous. I had been waiting. I had been waiting for my husband since 2014. Clear? Now we are talking about the passive voice in the past situation. If I talk about the past indefinite passive, तो मैंने क्या लिया था एक्टिव में सेंटेंस कि मैंने कल रात को लेट सोई थी. ठीक है, कल मैं रात को लेट सोई थी. तो इसका पैसिव वॉइस क्या होगा? डू यू नो अबाउट दैट? आई वॉज स्लेप्ट वेरी लेट इन द नाइट. क्लियर? इफ आई टॉक अबाउट द कॉन्टिन्यूस प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस द पैसिव वॉइस, हाँ मैंने रात को खाना नहीं खाया था, मेरे द्वारा खाना नहीं खाया जा रहा था. द फूड वॉज बी, द फूड वॉज और द डिनर वॉज बी टेकिंग, द फूड वॉज बींग टेकन. थर्ड फॉर्म लेंगे हमेशा, थर्ड फॉर्म. द फूड वॉज बींग टेकन इन द नाइट yesterday by me. Clear? Now we will talk about the past perfect had been plus third form. The phone had been picked by me. And maybe we also could use the conversation had been done by me day before yesterday's night with my mom. Clear? And there is no perfect continuous in the present, in the past, in the future. So you are actually now you will get free from the passive voice. If I talk about the modals, then you will have to go with that can. This is the form of could according to the past. But sometimes we also use according to the present situation. And you will have to go with that through my live classes on the modals, so that you can work according to the modals in the past situation. For that things, what will you do? Now this is the time to write something on the paper. You will have to take notepad on pencil, and you will have to start with the sum of writing sentences. You can make framing of the sentences so that you can think about according to the past simple, according to the past tenses, according to the past passive voice. Similarly, if I talk about passive voice and modals, now we are talking about the future. Next day, it means tomorrow on the Sunday, then we will continue the future sense, so that you can go with that. Now, if I talk about the Monday, what we will do? We will have to learn some of idioms, phrases and vocabulary, so that you can work according to English and Hindi, as well as with the sum of making and comfortable sentences, so that you can use while using or while speaking or while communicating with somebody in English. But you know what happens when you just use new vocabulary, new idioms, you are not comfortable. I would love to tell you one thing, how you be comfortable with this all stuff. When you will do, practice more and more, so that you can be more, as much as you can do it, practice on the writing sections, on the speaking section, you will be more and more comfortable while communicating with somebody, because somehow you will be familiar with those activities. For that things, what will you do? Do not forget to do practice on it, as well as, of course, do not delay to subscribe and like and share my channel. हिंदी में बोलो. ओके हैदर, हिंदी में बोलो. हिंदी में बोलते हैं हैदर. हम आपको एक चीज़ बताएंगे कि आपको जो भी प्रैक्टिस करनी है प्रेजेंट की, तो प्रेजेंट के हिसाब से प्रैक्टिस करिए. लिख के टेंसेस लिखो, तभी आएगी ग्रामर. और अगर पास्ट की करनी है तो पास्ट में भी लिखो, सारे सिचुएशन बना लो, बट उसमें थोड़ा से अपने आप को टास्क दो कि आप किसी भी तरीके से एट एनी हाउ यू विल नॉट यूज present sentences or future tense sentences. If you are actually writing according to the past, then you will have to write each and every sentences according to the past. Now this is the time to say bye everyone. Have a great day to you all. Good night, sweet dreams. Take care to you all. We will meet at 7 o'clock sharp on tomorrow. As you know that we are connecting to each other daily basis with my live classes. Bye.